because it's like, hey, what's up? And the B is knowing this. I'm vibrating like this, and you vibrate like this. And when I get closer to you, we gonna vibrate like this. When it's a baby, protect it like a baby. Would you let anybody and everybody hold your baby? Would you let any and everybody keep your baby? Most stupid thing I ever heard. I couldn't even read it right. If you don't try, you can't fail. Who says that? What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Miss Indigo Blue. And I'm stopping through with a guidance message that is going to help us cross the bridge that we talked about crossing on yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's message, please make sure to review it to see what bridge we are crossing. I'm going to recap it just a little bit, but just a reminder, personal readings are currently available at my website, readings.ivyflawless.com. If you are on Facebook, it is pinned in the comment section. So we are going to be live right now on Instagram and Facebook, and it is going to be a repost on YouTube because yesterday's stream was terrible. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's first welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice through every phase of sun and moon. Let us be in harmony in every direction. Shall we offer our love? Hey, nephew. Great Spirit, Mother Creator, bless the earth through my life, source of all nourishment. We seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these images, words, and feelings within as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed be known. So yesterday's message was say goodbye to yesterday. And it's not so hard. Why is it not so hard? Because you are focused on today. You are focused on what you're doing right now in this present moment and moving forward. You're not thinking about what I shoulda, coulda, woulda done on yesterday, because yesterday is in the past and there is no changing that. Be thankful for it because it got you to where you are today, and hey, it's a beautiful place to be in. So if you want something to change that you don't love about what happened yesterday, and again, we talked about letting yesterday not just be yesterday, but the last segment, the last journey that you were on in your life, compared to the new journey, the current journey that you are on, and where you want to take yourself in the future. So that being your present moment and that being your tomorrow. So there are some things that you learned, and you have to be appreciative that you learned those things. There are some things that help you grow. There were some things that you might feel set you back, but you learned not to do it that way or do those things again, not to trust that person, not to be in whatever position it was that made you feel like you were somewhere where you don't want to be. Then you learn from that. Now, if you got yourself to a place where you were happy to be, then hey, how can I build on that? How can I grow on that? How can I take that experience forward and keep doing what I do? So however you are looking at your current situation, whether you like where you are at or not, could be dependent on where you just came from. And don't nitpick. Don't beat yourself up. Don't speak lowly of all the things that you had to do in your last season to get you to this season, because they got you here, no matter what it is. And yeah, you may not want to do it again. It doesn't mean that you have to dog it out. It is a process still to be thankful for. So I was meditating on today's energy, and y'all, it was way early this morning. I mean, early this morning, but it has been a busy day. And so this is the first time I actually really had to make super notes for my reading. So I might be doing a lot of looking down today in the very beginning. The song that I was hearing this morning was I'm So Excited. And I might be showing my age right there and letting y'all know, how old I am. Because, yeah, that was my jam when I was a little girl. By the Pointer Sisters, I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. So are you ready to lose control? I mean, if you're ready to lose control, comment lose control in the comment section, because there's no holding on, right? If you hold it on to something for dear life right now, get ready to let go of it and be free. Get ready to get outside your box, outside your comfort zone. Get ready to look at the mirror and say, who that? She cute, he fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that time. It's time for you to have renewed energy and a new sense of self that is going to remind you how much health is wealth, because you're going to be feeling so good that you're going to be feeling like you the bag of money. So, the one thing that really stands out to me about that song is that you could be saying, I'm so excited and I'm about to lose control, and I think I'm gonna like it. I can just like feel the energy. There's something new is coming, and it's gonna be something I've never experienced before. But I'm feeling like this might be what's up, but it can still be scary, right? But this is your road to freedom. This is your road to liberation. So if you keep standing on this side of the caution tape, then you'll never get there and see what it's like to feel those feelings. One thing about caution tape, and I've talked about this before, caution tape says caution on both sides, right? So how do you determine if you in a danger zone or if you're in the safe zone? How do you even know? If you don't know what's on the other side of that tape, you don't actually know if you are in the safe zone or in the danger zone unless you see true danger happening on the other side of the tape. But if you don't see that it's something dangerous over there, then you have to stop being afraid of it. All right, so there's that other saying that we always say, and when we lose control, we're not saying that we're just going to be spinning out of control. We're giving up control. It's that Jesus take the wheel moment. But let's talk about that. If we are other people who say that Jesus is a human being on this earth, do we really think that that person is still on the earth today? You would be giving that energy up to another energy source, another guide, another presence, someone who is not physically there but can steer this ship for you, right? So if there's not a physical person there, you are speaking to your Christos energy, to that Christ energy, to your divine being, to your divine self. And so if you believe like a child in your destiny, then you're going to know that you're a survivor and that you're going to make it. So there's no reason to worry about who's driving, because it doesn't matter what happens to this car, this ship, this boat, this whatever I'm in, I'm going to make it. And not only am I going to make it, I'm going to survive. And not only am I going to survive, but I'm going to be successful in surviving. So are you going to be like a child? Are you going to be like Destiny's child and believe that destiny can carry you to where it is, where you want to go? And where are you going to make it to? So when I thought about this earlier, I saw somebody on a mountaintop. And like a kid, they might chance taking that jump from this to here, this, right? Some adults are like, I'm math and that ain't math, and I ain't about to make it. I ain't about to try this jump. But if you get into that childlike energy, you might say, oh, I think I can make it. I'm about to, right? But what's this area that you're jumping from looking like? Is this a mountain and you're jumping into a grassy field? Are you jumping from one mountain to another mountain? What type of atmosphere are you jumping to and from? So I saw a person on a mountain jumping into this grassy plain. And then when they got to the grassy plain, they laid in the grassy plain and they made grassy angels, right? And then here came this bee buzzing along. But this person was so excited because they just made that leap from that mountain to that grassy plain that they had no fear of the bee. See, some of us, we see bees and we panic. We're like, oh my gosh, it's going to sting me. I'm scared. I'm allergic to it, blah, blah, blah. And then you have those people that be like, just stand still. Just stand still. Those people who say just stand still are of the knowing that bees are high vibrational. They flapping, right? So they shaking, they vibrating. And so they vibrating real fast to be able to carry themselves with them wings. And if you are vibrating high, that bee is seeing you. And it's like, oh, that's a being that's vibrating high like me. And so it's getting closer and closer to you, because you know bees only get closer and closer to certain people, right? Bees don't just be out here and they in everybody's face. Bees only getting close to this person, and that's 2 out of 10 out here. I'm about to get close to this person because they feel that likeness in high vibration from the spirit of those people. Okay, so you can do one of two things. You can stand still and know that the bee is in your energy field, because hey, I must be vibrating high, this bee is over here. Or you can get scared, which is going to drop and lower your vibration, and then the bee already coming towards you, right? Because it's like, hey, what's up? And the bee is knowing this, I'm vibrating like this and you vibrate like this, and when I get closer to you, we can vibrate like this, right? But you get scared and you start vibrating like this, and the bee is vibrating like this, and the bee is like, what? It's then turn this butt around to you, because it's like, what am I going towards? This is not what I thought it was. And all of a sudden you done got stung because you got scared and you put that fear out there, and the bee tried to turn around, but it already had so much momentum coming to you that it was coming towards you, and it stung you trying to turn around and get away from you. Or on the other hand, you were vibrating so high that the bee got so excited when it got close to you, and then it accidentally stung you. And that's when you just get the little prick. You don't get the big sting that has all the knot and the swelling and all the extra stuff to it, right? Like, it could still sting you on accident when it didn't mean to. And we can look at that bee like people. We can look at that people and say, some people come and they sting us, and they see something about us that they don't like, and they decide they want to hurt us. That some people come and they love us to death, and they accidentally hurt us. And then there are some people who come and what do? Did we do the person who hurts you on purpose, or the person who? Some people hurt you on purpose. Some people hurt you on accident. Some people don't even know they hurt you. They're trying to get the hell away from your ass, and they ended up hurting you any other way, right? So we don't know other people's intentions. We only know our intentions. That's the only thing that we can work off. You know why you are where you at, and what it is that you are probably supposed to be doing where you're at, whether you want to admit it or not. That came out yesterday. And so let me see where we were going with this. So one thing that I didn't talk about when I talked about Jesus taking the wheel is that version of you, or that energy that you are giving that wheel to, it's always there. It never leaves by your side. So when you have these outside interferences, like this little bee coming at you, you're either going to have that voice that says to you, be still, right? That's by your side. Or you're going to have that voice that says, get scared and start panicking, because this isn't what it is. Sometimes we are feeling these scared and panicky feelings unjustly. They're causing us to run from things that we should be running towards. And they're causing us to run from people, places, things that we should be running towards when we are feeling this sense of panic. So even recently for myself, I have decided to utilize that feeling of panic in a different manner. For the last couple years, I have been feeling this, I got this gut feeling, oh no, something's wrong. Then I had a crazy dream, and now I'm running. And recently I decided to say, nah, this is my window of opportunity to make great change. If I don't run from whatever this is, I have an opportunity to go into it, beat it, be successful, and come out on the other side and never have to fight this feeling again. So one thing about that divine being always being with you is that it hears everything that you say. It knows everything that you think, just like you can hear it saying stand still or run, and it's not out loud, then it can hear everything that you are thinking and you are saying. And a lot of us have been taught to say certain types of phrases that really downplay ourselves. Like if you did a lot in your life, and you know you did a lot, you might be saying, but I'm nobody special, I just do what I do, this is who I am, this is how... What you mean you're nobody special? Who taught you to say that about yourself? That you are nobody special? What made you feel like that was okay to say? Because nobody should be sitting up here saying about themselves out loud or to themselves that they are nobody special. That's just me. I'm just putting that just on there. Everything that you do is amazing. You don't have to be doing anything at all. So don't downplay what you are saying. And, like my mom, she used to talk to herself a lot. Like she would be walking and talking and walking and talking. And when I was young, I used to be like, who is she talking to? Like, who is she talking to? Then when my granny passed, I thought, maybe she's talking to Granny. Maybe she can hear her voice, And then I'm be sitting here now and I'm hearing that song. I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. Sometimes you got to be your own best friend. You got to be your own cheerleader. You got to be your mother's voice. If she's not around to speak to you, you got to be your father's voice. If he's not around to speak to you anymore, you got to be all the voices that are in your head, and you have to train them to speak to you with kindness and love. So let me see what else we were going to talk about in that song. There was another part of it. Let's see. The other thing that we are being taught, and this doesn't have to do with the song, is about being meek. Be humble, sit your tail down. Meek people don't speak up for themselves. Meek people sit down. Sometimes choosing the battle is being the bigger person. Sometimes choosing not to fight the battle is being the bigger person. Sometimes choosing not to fight the battle is allowing yourself to be taken advantage of, standing up for yourself. Because there's the other saying that closed mouths don't get fed. So if you're not speaking up and speaking your piece, you don't have to argue, you don't have to scream, you don't have to fight, you don't have to go back and forth with nobody. But at least, make your piece known. Where you stand on this, how you feel on this, what you're not going to allow. And then that way you voiced it to this person and they're not under the assumption of risk. Because a lot of times we deal with people with an assumption of risk. We assuming that they know me, they know how I operate, so they know I don't play this or that. But maybe they don't, because that's not something that is a boundary for them. So we are assuming that because they see that when this happens, you walk away, they may not even notice that every time this happens, you leave. They didn't even know, they didn't put two and two together. But you thinking that they have. They might see how you move and still not understand the way that you move. So you have to make sure the people who are in your life have a clear understanding of what your boundaries are. They say be bold, Be bold and express yourself. And sometimes people look at that and say she's loud or she's ignorant. And there's different ways of expressing yourself that don't require you to be loud, cussing, talking stupid, being disrespectful. You can say something very matter of fact with a certain aura to it, and it'll speak way louder than hollering, screaming, and acting a fool. So the other thing that they teach us about being bold is to be bold in something outside of ourselves. Be bold in Christ, and then they tell us Christ is outside of us. Be bold and show up for this job. Put your best foot forward. They never tell you to do those things on your own behalf. Like, they want you to do well in the job so you can get the plaque from the job. They want you to do well at the school so you can get the award from the school. And you can take the plaque and the award and you can hang it up, and it can be, something that is rewarding to you in your everyday life. But is it really growing your person? is it really benefiting your life? Or did it just produce a paycheck or a diploma that you aren't going to end up using later? You have to decide, am I representing me? And am I representing me the way that I want to represent me, so that I know I'm received properly? They talk about people who are bragging and boastful, and they make it seem like a bad thing that person is loving themselves. It's not a bad thing to love yourself and to be proud in that. They want you to have pride for somebody else and what they're going through, but they don't want you to be proud about yourself. How does that make sense? That should make sense to nobody, that I am having all this pride for this representation and that representation, this group and that group, but they ain't telling me to be proud about myself unless I'm one of those groups. You as an individual should be able to boast and brag about yourself, because you did that. I did that, and I'm speak up and I'm gonna say that. No, they want you to be humble and sit down. All right, so the other part of that song, I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Oh yeah. Hold on, y'all. It was another part of that song. It's not coming to me. I'm so upset that it's not coming to me, and I was writing so fast that I can't even read the rest of this. So we recapped what we went through yesterday. I do believe that still this message got across. It's time to give the wheel up, right? It's time to let spirit drive you. It's time to let joy drive you. It's time to let fun drive you. Now, we're not saying throw away all of everything that matters in this concrete world, because this concrete world is where you're at and it does matter. So you can't just throw those things away and then it'd be like, I'm carefree and I'm just da-da-da-da-da, because that would be what's called irresponsible. So be responsible enough to take care of it, but just make sure that in that responsibility, you are being responsible for your own happiness and your own joy. So the card that we pulled yesterday from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck looks like this. It is the number 18 card. The little one rises. During the reading yesterday, we read what it means in a reading. I'm going to do a quick recap of that, and then we're going to get into the guidance portion of the reading. The little one rises. I see, nurture, and protect the small starts, the new ideas and projects that are beginning to come to life now. So there's a lot of people who are in renewed energy, who have received favor from the things that they've done in the past. And so now it's time to build something whole, new and fresh, something very unexpected, something that they've possibly never done before. And definitely that's something that can be scary. So whatever intention, thought, or seed of hope has lodged itself in your heart or your mind lately, it has a blessing of the Divine Mother on it. Allow her to nurture and protect that intention. Be careful with whom you share your intentions. Those with only the purest hearts will be able to nurture your dreams in their infancy. So again, we got them bees coming in, people buzzing in. Hey girl, what you doing? Hey guy, what you doing? What's up? What's going on? And you get excited. I'm so excited that you just want to tell people, and you think that they're going to be happy for you because you came up with this idea, or you started this new thing, or you moved to this new place, or you think that they're going to be excited for you because they supposed to be your people. But sometimes, and it's sad, but what they have going on in their life isn't as fulfilling for them as what you have going on in your life, and then they feeling away about you feeling so happy about what it is you're doing in your life. And some on purpose, some not on purpose. They start throwing shade. They start bringing a dark cloud over your thoughts and your actions. And they start moving in a way that lets you know that they aren't team you again. And we talked about this also last week. So when it's a baby, protect it like a baby. Would you let anybody and everybody hold your baby? Would you let any and everybody keep your baby while you were gone away? Would you let any and everybody change your diaper on your baby? Would you let any and everybody feed your baby? There's certain people who you will give full care of your baby, knowing that you coming back and your baby is going to be the same baby as when you left. There's some households that you know you can't even take your baby to at all. If I'm going over to this household, that's when I'm dropping my baby off over at that household, because I don't even want to take my baby over there. There's certain environments, there's just all types of places. Do you take your baby to work? Do you make it so you can work from home so you can stay with your baby? Like, treat it like it's your baby. This is a gift. And if you share it with the wrong people or put it out in the wrong places, then it's not going to be loved, cherished, nurtured, not only in the way that you would do, but it just won't be getting what it is it's supposed to get. It's going to get that adverse response, and then you're going to be going down yet another road of disappointment. So you would only have yourself to blame, though, because you talked too much. Sometimes you just have to learn how to keep your mouth shut, move in action in silence, telling only those who you know you can tell. No, you can tell. This person right here, tell one person, ain't never done me wrong. And I don't know if I spoke about this on a video, but if you have to get that Google number and you have to text yourself, I'm gonna say it again if I said it before. If you have to text yourself, hey girl, guess what? I found this such and such, and I think I'm about to do da 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 with it. For real? That's what's up, girl. Yeah, send me some pictures. I want to see it when you get it done. Do it. Just because you need to get it out. It text yourself. Make you up an alter ego. You know, Beyonce might be texting Sasha Fierce. Do it. So that you don't have to tell nobody else if you just really don't know who is and who's not on your side. If such persons are not around you at this time, or even if they are, if you can hold your intentions close to your heart in solitude for a time, that can be wise. Seedlings need to be held in darkness for a while to be able to be protected in their vulnerable stages before they come strong enough to face the world. So too is it wise sometimes to nurture dreams in the heart as secrets, taking steps to gain strength under the graceful guidance of the Divine Mother before sharing them with others. When the time is right, others can come on board to assist without the true heart of the project, plan, or intention being distorted, sabotaged, or compromised in the process. What if all your false starts was because you talk too much? I'm so excited. I just gotta tell it. I gotta scream it from the mountaintop. I gotta let everybody know what it is that I'm doing, what I'm planning, how I'm doing it, when I'm doing it. Ain't not one duck in the row. You just got the light clicked on. As soon as the light came on, you was running. Let me go tell so-and-so. Let me go tell so-and-so. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Here she go. Here he go with another idea. I guess. It could probably work, but you know, not here, because you know how people are here. Oh, okay. I never heard of that before. What? How you come up with that idea? Like, dang. Didn't nobody say, oh, this was, yeah, I like that. And even if they did say that, is that what they're really thinking? I'm looking like this ain't lit up. on Instagram. Y'all may not be able to hear me. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. No, it's not on my screen anymore. There we go. So sorry if y'all weren't able to hear me on part of that Instagram. Who's my other camera? So we are going to now pull 3 cards from the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. These are 3 things that are going to be showing up as blockages in your current energy. One is your mouth. And it's funny because if you are running your mouth like that and you're telling people what your intentions are, what your hopes are, what your dreams are, you are probably not a dream crusher. You are probably somebody who gets happy for other people when they have ideas and you are ready to support them and you're ready to be there for them. So the idea of crushing somebody else's, dream, thought, plan, whatever they've come up with is not even something that comes to your mind because you don't have that type of energy in you. So you just have to, know that this can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. This can be something that looks like it's in alignment vibrationally with me, and it just isn't. But you learned on your last journey probably all about that. And so you're smart enough now to know, yeah, can't be doing that. Okay, so we have 3 Heal Yourself cards. They have not been revealed to me yet. I'm going to turn them all over and take a look at them. We got 1 card that came out in the pick a cards for the month of June for one of the numbers, and that is the soulmate card. So this card is the 14th card, which is the number 5. 5s are representative of change. Some of you have a soulmate that is going to show up. Soulmates don't always have to be life partners. Some people are pregnant and don't want to tell the world. Some people are pregnant, like we just talked about that baby, right? Some people are pregnant with a new idea, a new opportunity, a new space, a new place to live in. But again, also in the weekly reading, we had the rebirth card show up. We had the seed card show up. And we also had some apprentice cards show up that meant that you are going to be learning. So there's someone who is coming who is going to teach you something, who together you guys are going to be able to grow something new. So it could be a business partner. So make sure, again, as we talked about this in those pick a card readings, we talked about it last week. Make sure you are putting yourself out there. Make sure you are getting out there where these people actually could be. They not coming and knocking on your door. They are not going to find you sitting somewhere trapped behind a desk. They are not going to just miraculously be in these places where you have been being and they haven't been there before. They might be at the gas pump. They might be at the grocery store. They might be somewhere very simple or somewhere where you often go. Are you up and you looking? Are you open to receive? Are you closed off when you're in these places? Are you looking at people? Are you smiling first? There was a short list of things that I saw the other day, and it was like probably 7 of the items on there, and it was like ways to live and feel horrible every day. And one of them was not saying hello first, staying in the house all day. It was all stuff like that. Just staying in the house all day, complaining about everything, not speaking to other people, not engaging with other people, just totally not interacting. We're here on this world, and there's how many billions of people here? Like, you don't want to interact with none of them? You might need to seek some counseling about that. Okay, so get out here so that you can be reached, so that you can cross paths with this person who has the ability to help you grow. And again, I feel like I'm talking to a collective of people who have done a lot of help for other people on their previous journey. So if that role back there was you doing a whole bunch of people, then yeah, it's time for somebody to show up and help you in whatever area of your life you feel like you need the help. State it right now, because this full moon is a time where you can say, it's the end of me not getting no assistance in this area right here. I know I have a soulmate showing up, and this is the area, my God, where I need help. Send someone to help me right here. This is what I need. This is what I need. Okay? And allow that person to receive you, to meet you. Get out. Be looking. Is that him? That her? That's the person I'm looking for? Like, be interactive with people. Laugh, giggle, have a smile on your face. Go outside looking like something, so that that person will notice you. Because some of y'all are sights unseen. Going outside looking like you hiding. Like, let me hurry up and get back in the house, because I got on my house shoes, my hair ain't combed right. Don't go outside like that. Like, let's put the best foot forward for 30 days and see what happens. I myself have challenged myself to do something every day for the next 30 days. I'm in a whole new environment, so I should be out here exploring and see what this place has to offer and what I have to offer it. But I haven't been doing that. So I've challenged myself, and you can as well if you are going to challenge yourself to get out and see something new, go somewhere new every day for 30 days. Then write 30-day challenge in the comments section down below. The next card that came out is the Hole in the Soul. This is a 36 card, so we got another number 9. I think number 9 cards keep coming out because we are definitely at the end of this journey. This person, that to me is self-explanatory, hole in the soul. Something that you recently went through, something that you recently experienced was very dramaful, painful, and hurtful to you. Whether you lost someone in the physical sense, they're no longer here with us, or you had to cut people off who you thought were team you because you were team them. You have probably lost someone who you loved and you cherished, if not more than one person. And so that leaves like this hole in your soul. Maybe some of you have lost homes. I saw even like, experienced tragedies and traumas like fires, accidents, and stuff where you might have lost your home, you might have lost your car, you might have, lost something in the recent past that, was really meaningful to you, or put you in a situation where you don't know how to pick up or put the pieces together. And it's left, this hole in your soul. And the thing about this is there is, the skeleton type figure in the background. So we can either, when we lose people, just feel like they're gone, be sad because we can't talk to them, be sad because we can't touch them. But, just like when I think about my mom or, my dad, when I need to talk to them, someone who I've lost, I'm like, I don't got to get in the car. I don't got to pick up the phone. I can just start talking. And, if you're imaginative enough, you can hear their voice speaking back to you. But a lot of times it's not necessary. Just like when I said, pick up the phone and text yourself and respond to yourself. Sometimes it's just needing to get the energy out of your body, letting it escape from your body so that it's not creating this hole, because the deeper you dig the hole, the more crap you can put into the hole. And this person treated me this way, this happened to me, I did this, I said this, I can't take it back, I can't unhear this, I can't undo this, and you just keep plowing stuff into the hole, and you just keep digging down deeper. It's just the same as all of those things that you did that were beautiful, and then you covering them up with all these ugly little blankets, right? And then having to dig and bury for them to find them and go, oh yeah, this is what I did, and oh yeah, that was great. I wonder why I covered it up. Like, quit consuming so many heavy energies that it actually creates a hole in your soul. Quit letting things be the reason why. Quit letting that be the reason why. Quit giving yourself a reason why you're staying in the house. Quit giving yourself a reason why you're not brushing your teeth. Quit giving yourself a reason why you ain't washing your tail. Quit giving yourself a reason why you're not combing your hair. You ain't throwing on a little bit of this, or smelling good, or feeling good, taking a walk, going to the gym, going to work, doing whatever it is that's going to make you successful in life. Quit throwing a reason on it. Quit burying it, and quit allowing it to create this hole that is darkness and sadness and emptiness. And if you've lost someone, it's easier said than done to just say, I lost this person and I gotta move on. I've had years to move on from most of the people who I've lost. And so, time, they say, heals. It never really fully heals, but you can always look at things in a way that lets you know that it was either better off this way, or this is just the way that it's supposed to be. And you can choose to be okay with that. And that will keep you from digging this treacherous hole and then trying to find stuff in your current life to fill it up with that are just going to be unfulfilling, and then making the hole bigger and deeper. The other card that came out is a self-sabotage card, and I'm going to hold it here for you to look at it for a moment. Now, even though we're seeing two kind of dark figures, and then we have the bird figure here at the top, this is a number 2 card. So, something started and then something is needing to gain momentum. But if you're not allowing it to gain momentum, you could be self-sabotaging it. Again, a lot of things that are happening to us are things that we are actually conjuring up or allowing to happen to us. So how do we change our energy to keep things from working against us? I'm going to read from that self-sabotage card. Number 2. And it says, become conscious of how your inner saboteur. Be conscious of how your inner saboteur functions. You are about to sabotage a big opportunity. Now is the time to stop procrastinating and cease focusing your energy on why you are unworthy of wonderful, enriching experiences. When you connect to the saboteur archetype, you begin to recognize all the ways you pass up interesting opportunities and relationships. And what did we say? Passing on opportunities repetitively. What does that spell? P-O-O-R. Poor. Thank you, Trey. Passing on interesting opportunities and relationships which could make you grow, learn, evolve, and become fulfilled. The saboteur is terrified of change and guards your heart from that which is meaningful to you, with the misguided belief that if you don't try, you can't fail. Most stupid thing I ever heard. I couldn't even read it right. If you don't try, you can't fail. Who says that? Don't think that. It forgets that if you don't escape from your comfort zone, you cannot succeed and experience the love and joy which would fulfill you. On the lighter side, the saboteur can help you connect to your intuition and help you to listen to your deeper wisdom. It can assist you in deciphering a potentially dangerous situation from an exciting one. And I just spoke on that. I had to start telling myself when I get that spidey sense, that's what I call it now, that little tingling in my belly that makes me go, something's about to happen. That's my intuition letting me know something is about to happen. Why does it have to be something that I'm scared of? Okay, all right, this is my opportunity. I mean, ever since then, I started on purpose getting geeked up, excited when I felt that feeling. And it allowed me to start turning more corners, coming up with more ideas, opening up myself to new directions, new people, new experiences. And it definitely changed my life. So a lot of life and how life is affecting you is all about how you are perceiving what is happening and how you are taking action in regard to that perception. I do usually look at the bottom of the deck. The courage card is here. This is the number 30, and he has his lantern. So again, you could have just been in a period of darkness. You could have been down in that hole in your soul. You could have been down in it deep. Have you allowed yourself to crawl up? Have you allowed yourself to fill the hole with joy? Have you decided that you're going to be happy today? Every day you wake up, you're going to be fulfilled. You're going to be happy. You're going to get out. You're going to share your beautiful smile with somebody else every day. Have you decided to do that? If you haven't, maybe you can just decide what is the one action that you're going to take every day that is going to change the way that you view your current life. That is the lantern that you would be holding up. The lantern is just so that you can see the path ahead. You don't have to remain in darkness. You don't have to remain in fear. You don't have to remain. Just pick up your lantern and start walking. Just start going towards it. Quit running from it. Quit trying to get back there where there's no light and hide. And go out there and get excited about what it is that you can get into, run into. Find this person. I want to know who they are. I want to know what kind of soulmate did you get. Are you having a baby? Did you find your husband, your wife? Did you reconnect with your birth parent? Did you get a new job? Did you get a new house? Did you move to a new city? Did you get a new boss? Did you become the boss and you have the best team ever? Like, what is your new soulmate? Is there someone who can teach you all about the business that you want to do? What is it? If you just made a new connection to yourself in a new way that you've never been connected to yourself before, I want to know all about it. So please make sure that you share those things with me. Don't forget that personal readings are available. I'm going to end this guidance reading here. If you got anything out of it, please let me know. Comment down below. I am Miss Indigo Blue, and before I get through, I'm going to leave you with my mantra, which is, when it gets hectic, because it gets hectic. Don't forget, I've got it. You've got it. We've got it. The power. You could do anything and everything you set your mind to with your power. May it be for your greatest good or your greatest other. Yes, I am Miss Indigo Blue, and I will see you here again next time.